Okay, let's check out this little indicator here. Now this one's got some momentum built into it, some Vwap. Now this one up here is the one I started throwing together. This is the one that is everything all in one. And I've got to figure out how to get that adjusted. So for now, as much as I'd like to go off of, these, let's take this away, but not before we name it. And get rid of that. And then we'll come in here. Up arrow at low. Oh, wait. Up arrow at low. Down arrow at high. Alright. Pretty good. Now, we're missing some of those. If it happens way down here, we kind of miss the arrow. We don't see it, but... So now we're able to see the momentum of the market. Okay. When it finally changes from bullish to bearish. Okay. And then we're also using our trend periods and our Hacolt to give us a little bit more information. So and this is Palantir here. How is it trading now? Okay, it's been within a range this morning up to 27.20. And let's see, on the 4-hour overall, I mean, it kind of bounced right here on this line, but so it's got plenty of room to go up. And on the 4-hour, it's a little pullback, TTM scalper up signal. Okay. Let's wait for it to break above. It probably will break above this line here and go on. On the daily, let's pull this back out. On the daily, we're still coming down though. So we will have to wait, for a good up signal. I would say on the daily, otherwise you're going to get trapped. Kind of in the bottom or in some consolidation. Okay. On the 15-minute time chart, this seems kind of tradable, but really only if direction is in your favor. What's on our Darvis buy list for today? Looks like Dish is. Okay, it's way overextended. Okay, Fluent. FOCS. Okay. Very interesting. Spirit Airlines. Well, they had a nice VWAP and TTM fire and just took off. Okay. Very neat patterns right there. Okay, let's check this out. Kind of looks like a wave that's just kind of settling to, smaller and smaller waves, less and less ripples. And even in these momentum indicators, sometimes you can locate head and shoulders patterns or double bottoms, double tops, things like that. That's why I like seeing them. And when you start getting a bunch of, up signals without any down signals, I mean, we can see that, up signal on the green is a, that's a good sign. I like this momentum indicator here. And maybe we can program some signals to where when it crosses above a certain point, you know, conditional buy order, crosses below a certain point, conditional sell order, then crosses below another certain point, conditional short order, and so on. If we can figure something like that out with these momentum and scalper signals, it's actually quite easy. We already have these arrows plotted, so if this is where you want them, then you can already tell it. Only when it does that thing is this is what I want you to do. That's why I like TTM Ameritrade. Okay. Let us see if anything is less than 25, possibly ready. Now this is going to be based on the shaft trend cycle, which I do like, and I look for pullbacks in. So we look for the pullback, you know, less than 25. So it should show us all of the stocks less than 25 with a beta of 1. We can even get rid of that yield right there. That's not the most important thing. Okay. And here we go. And see, some of those particular things will stop a scan from coming through, maybe because at one time or another it can't get that information. You know, I've thought that possible. So, okay. Here we go. This looks like it's hitting a bottom, getting way, you know, I guess kind of oversold. Guess we've got, well, this looks this looks like a strong trend, but, you know, it's being bought right now. It's not being sold. So, looks like it's being overbought. Yes. Daily time frame. Okay, so they're buying it up, buying it up. Even still in the bottom of a bad, you know, trend, they're buying it. So, you know, that was the same thing we saw in the 4-hour. Okay. You know, going down into this, you know, buying territory, but it looks like they're going to let the bulls take over. They kind of did. Or yeah. Bears are taking over. It's an awful lot of volume here, though. I'm surprised this didn't dip even further down, or if it doesn't dip further down today with, you know, even more buying. It's a low price. Let's see, green dot. Here we go. And TTM fire here. Vwap fired there. Wasn't a bad little run before it pulled back. TTM fire here. Runs up. No Vwap yet, though. That trend might not be over. And if we come out to say like a daily time frame, I like following these Vwap signals and how they're plotted. You know, they plot for more long-term trades. And of course, pulling out the chart gives you a bigger look, what's going on. This is what I mean, where you can see those, double tops and, triple tops and, those big moves and all of that. See, on the daily here, it looks like green dot's about to go back down. So, eek. Okay. So Shaft is less than 25. Looks like this could be going down, so not so great there. And still on its pullback. Okay. Now I'd like to see this trend noise come back up, keep coming up a little bit more, but it looks like this might hit its bottom here soon. So Rush Enterprises just might hit a bottom here very soon. Start coming back up. Where'd my watch list go? Bring it back. That was mean. That was just mean. Bring it back, computer. TD Ameritrade, WTF. Oh, see, I knew some of my watch lists were just not working sometimes, this time, that time, whatever. Interesting thing, but I also heard the computer slow down too, so maybe the computer gave up. We'll give her a shot. Give TD the benefit of the... Yep. Here we go. See what's happening on this watch list. Quite a few things. Nothing real interesting, but let's pop back over to our Tesla. And boy, okay, see, we are still pulling back. Trend noise is, Hacolt's down. Looks like our trend noise is about to get more powerful. Still pulling back, and, people were trying to buy it on the way down to bring it back up, right here to get it to bounce back up, but it did not do that. Just kept on coming down. So, eek. Okay. And this is a huge gain from here to here. So even if it gives half of that back, are those people going to complain who got in here? No. These people will. But, let's just say it gives half of this back. That's still not that much. The 640, 600, let's just say 600 to 9, that's 3, so give half of that back, 750, come down to 750 in here, and then continue on its trend up. Okay, so maybe let's count our big changes in direction. 1, 2, 3. Those aren't real changes in direction, though. That's hard to plot that. Let's come out to a weekly. Even that's hard to plot, for a wolf wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and it did exactly the thing, but that just means price could come back down to this, trend line at some point. That means that's a viable trend line that's there that we didn't see before. Looks like there is a support going across here, though. Maybe it's even a little higher. But still. Yeah, through here. So it does exist. Alright, so it would have to pop back through this here at this 28 level before it really got bullish again, I would think. Although it looks like it is going to try here. Look at what's going on. Up, down. Downtrend period. I mean, it could see a little upwards action today. See our 1 minute chart. Yeah, exactly. Big candles, baby. People are taking advantage of that. Market open. 789. Let's check level 2, see if they got popping off yet. I mean, not really, but we can see that 100, 269, 200, 150, 100, 107, 700, 963. Okay, a lot of times if you add up these candles consecutive, they will all add up to, like, you know, if someone bought share after share after share after share, bulk, 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 and then, you know, it'll add up to an even number. You know, if you sit there and count them from, you know, say the market open, you can see who the active players are and roughly how many shares that they bought. You just have to pay attention to the, you know, you know, these big candles. You know, count up these big candles, and they'll usually add up to an even number. Okay. Nothing really looks great there either. Okay, let's go over to some of TD Ameritrade's scans. Let's see what they've got. You know, I don't always look at mine. Let's check up a gap up scan today. Okay. Very neat. Of course, we could come over here and check out our trading view, but of course, here, let's close out our tab here. We're gonna have to cut that out of our scene. $5 it goes over to that, but why is it late at 5:15 doing it now? How is my internet delayed 15 minutes for that to just start coming on when I know for a fact it's supposed to be on at 5? Interesting. How can my internet be delayed 15 minutes? I only ThinkOrSwim's supposed to be delayed. So you got Comedy Central goes off. Let's click on. We'll go back over here to the Adult Swim. There we go. Oh, goodness. Alright. Now back to work. A little background noise for me. Okay. FBIO. What's this got going on? Ooh! Okay. Huh. Alright. So we need to be paying attention when this happens here, because those are our lows. You know, these are the dips. So if we can use this as a dip indicator and then use this red as the, you know, pay attention, well, then we can make confirmations with TTM scalpers and momentum indicators and things like that. Kind of a neat setup there, though. So. Okay, Vwap fires here, price shoots up. Vwap fires here, price shoots up. TTM scalper up. Okay. Now PLTR. See what's going on pre-market with it. Okay, it broke that 2720 threshold. Look at it running now. And I wanted to buy in. And it looks like Vwap fired here early this morning. So that was probably a good opportunity. So you can use this trading strategy even down onto the 1 minute timeline, but I wouldn't recommend trading on a 1 minute timeline. You know, at least come out to a half hour, you know, 30-minute timeline. That way you can see when, you know, it's really low and starts to pick back up. I mean, unless you're into trading inside of every single candle, which sometimes isn't fun if you get caught on the wrong side of it. So, but let's see what the market watch looks like. Okay. And let's come over here to Trading View. And Trading View is saying mixed things. Okay. Of course, they're not quite caught up yet. Although it does say that people are buying the dip in Palantir. Breaking up 60K next target. Oh, wow. Okay. Some very neat stuff here, though. Alright. Looks like Sup V is over here again. And that's up today, too. How about that? Well, of course, it's on the gap up scanner, so of course it's moving. But if you're looking to get in on something, you know, pre-market, check your gap up scanner and get up early. Alright. Yeah. Yep, this is pulling back here. It's about to pull back big time. That might be a good short. That's just mean. I'm a cripple. Kinda.